Hey guys, I have a big video in terms of news for you today. It's kind of massive, but let's hop in a nano game. And all right, we're in a game, and we're just gonna be talking about this bombshell of a not bombshell, but this crazy document. Mainly because as we know, we have the developer Timmy 6790. A lot of you know he's one of the developers that have been doing a lot of work for the Mineplex development in terms of Java. And as of late, we've been hearing that he's been doing some Bedrock work too, which is pretty nice. Fortunately, his time is coming to an end, which unfortunate, which is like the last thing I wanted to hear if I'm being honest. His time being cut off. Like I even talked to him myself. This server's lagging. I love this server. I even talked to him myself and said, "Hey, would have you left like if this never happened?" He said, "No. I love this server so much. This is the greatest server in the history of Minecraft servers." But yeah, um, as you can see on the screen right now, we have Timmy's document called "The End." This document is pretty much saying that he is no longer affiliated with Mineplex because the Mineplex ownership or whoever deals with that has terminated his contract, and it's like a one-sided thing. So he is no longer going to be a developer on Mineplex anymore, which is unfortunate because he is actually one of the developers that did a ton of stuff for the community. He was like one of the community favorites. It's unfortunate to see Mineplex end up let going such an impactful developer. You know, we haven't like it's been a while, and now, unfortunately, from the looks of it, Java will not be receiving much updates anymore. Yeah, it looks like that was the plan in the first place. You know, the reason why they dropped the infrastructure so they can leave the server unupdated so it doesn't break by itself. Then it makes total sense now why they did that. To Java first, like, but it's unfortunate to see it happen. He continues to say that he won't go into too much detail because he still has an NDA that hasn't expired yet. He says it saddens him that Mineplex is ending his like development time here on the server very soon. As you know, like it's like a year ago or a year and a half ago, he got accepted as a developer, and we started seeing updates from him. Which unfortunate that it's so soon. Timmy, if you guys don't know what StatSpot is, Timmy made the spot on Discord called StatSpot. It retrieves your stats from a bug, something for habit caused from a bug called testy.php. It retrieves stats from there, top 1,000 so far. And he made a bot that pretty much utilizes that to track these stats for players. And that is going down too because he said because his contract ended, he feels as if it's a violation, but it's probably not violated. But he's gonna end running StatSpot so it doesn't violate anything. Hopefully, someone says something and it doesn't actually violate anything from his NDA. I would hope not, because he's had it since before he was a developer on Mineplex. But it's unfortunate, we're losing one of the best, not the best. I mean, I'm not sure. I can't say the best. I don't know how good he was in terms of development. But we're losing one of the most active developers we've had in a very long time. And it's because Mineplex is just being stupid and playing dumb. They're making a lot of dumb decisions. They're not being smart at all. It's sad to see. I've heard there's a lot more like terrible decisions going on. I'm hoping to make a video on it soon. I think maybe in the next 2 weeks or next week. Probably in the next 2 weeks you'll see a video about it. This won't be the only video in terms of like everything that's been going down on Mineplex, but it's unfortunate to see that Mineplex is making these terrible decisions. And honestly, I think with all these terrible decisions going on, it's just setting Bedrock up for failure. Mineplex to me has always been a Java-centric server because, we may have less players, but I think we're more vocal than the Bedrock players, and they have more Bedrock players. But I just think it's that we're more vocal. I never felt Mineplex was a Bedrock Minecraft server. I always felt like even with its Bedrock presence, I've always thought to myself that Mineplex is a Java server, even with the Bedrock. For those of you that stayed around and play Bedrock, I'm unfortunately reporting that Timmy's Bedrock updates also won't be probably won't see the light. We know Timmy made a stats update. He made another update as well for housing. He made a bunch of like 4 updates, I think he made, and it's most likely never gonna see the light, which is unfortunate for the Bedrock players. I know a lot of people were hoping for that Bedrock stats update to come soon, and unfortunately, I don't think it's ever coming. But yeah, it's very unfortunate. We're losing Timmy. Honestly, I heard about like things going on with admins and stuff with their pay, and I didn't expect to hear it happen to Timmy as well. I didn't expect Timmy to also fall victim to this, because honestly, Mineplex, at the same time, I don't think Mineplex ever deserved Timmy in the first place. I don't think Mineplex ever deserved any of the hardworking players that they hired. Like, there's so many people that cared so much about the server that really tried to make a difference and really tried to make, like, the server a better place for people, and always, like, because we know that we always want to see Mineplex back in its glory days, which unfortunately is nowhere close to happening. That is not happening anymore. We know for a fact that Mineplex's glory days, while like we could have seen a little resurgence, like it's not happening anymore. We know the resurgence isn't happening anymore. And I think soon enough Java Edition is gonna shut down this year. That, like, with all the events that have been going on, I think Java Edition is genuinely gonna go down this year. And that is unfortunate, but I think with Java Edition going down, like I said, it's setting up Bedrock for failure, because Mineplex's teams are so like just mostly involved with Bedrock. Like all the higher teams, you don't really see any higher up staff. You don't really see any higher up staff that's a Bedrock player. All you see is like mods and Sur mods at the most. But other than that, you don't really see a Bedrock admin or anything, right? Or a Bedrock LT member, right? So I think Bedrock itself is gonna die as well with Java, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope, like I said, I hope to have another video out for you guys to talk more about this and about more stuff happening. But yeah, I hope you guys do see the state of the server and how unfortunate events are. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another one. Hopefully my next couple of videos won't be my final video. But yeah, see you guys then. Peace out.